Hi, welcome back to Metal Rules TV, where the underground meets the playground. I'm Jeff Rappaport.
I am Matt Givens.
I'm Jeremy Myers. Neshaminy Creek.
That's right.
Brewing, son.
So in the news, the Ocean has a new album coming out called...
Did we specifically go to the Victory Records segment of the news? Because these last two bands totally sound like they're like...
This is definitely not a Victory Record.
The name of the band
sounds
like so.
Not at all. Not even a little bit. The album is called Pelagial?
That makes sense. The last couple of albums were like heliocentric and blah, blah, blah.
Right. It's described in the press release as a progressive musical journey written, recorded, mixed, and to be performed live as a single 53-minute piece of music.
Ugh. That sounds like a lot of commitment.
It's coming out April 29th in Europe.
That sounds like 53 minutes of commitment.
Yeah. And April 30th in North America through Metal Blade. Mm-hmm. The concept of the album, this is where it gets really confusing.
Oh, shit, off.
The concept of the album is made evident in its title. Pelagial. Listeners will be further submerged as they journey with the band, beginning at the surface of the ocean and plunging through all five... I'm going to pronounce everything wrong. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry to
It's
all...
like 20,000 Leagues in
I'm sorry to all oceanographers and...
Is that what their fans are called?
Yeah, oceanographers and...
Ocean Masters.
And the band, but this is what I got, okay? The all five pelagic depth zones: epipelagic, mesopelagic, bathypelagic,
It's like aquatic with
abyssopelagic,
I like that movie.
and how do you pronounce these? What do you think?
I love Wes Anderson.
Pelagial.
Yeah.
This is Aquaman's favorite band. Epilepsy.
Mesopelagic, mesopelagic, bathypelagic, abyssopelagic, and hodopelagic. All I gotta say is, first of all, if you have to put that in a press release, your band sucks. Like, I don't even know what's going on with this band. Like, whatever happened to fucking rocking out?
Well, it says
Is this any good? Did you listen to this?
Well, yeah, this is interesting.
I heard their other stuff.
In sync with diminishing light and increasing pressure as one dives or sinks deeper into the ocean. These are the different layers of the ocean as you get lower and lower. And
is this metal or like fucking college?
Wait.
Is this a college class? What is going on here?
The album begins rather light.
This is college metal.
And progressively gets heavier and slows as the band reaches the unfathomable depths of the hadopelagic zone, characterized by complete darkness and 1,000-fold increased pressure as compared to surface level. What is amazing about Pelagial is that it's not some detached conceptual idea. This actually can be heard and felt while listening to the album.
I'm pretty sure the dude from Burzum would have killed all these dudes like 10 times over just reading this press release, let alone even listening to music.
But what did you think?
Well, I haven't heard any of this album. I've heard their other stuff, though. I like it. They're sort of a proggy-ish, metalcore-ish kind of band, like post-hard. I don't want to call them post-hardcore.
You don't use that word because I get scared when you say post-hardcore.
They're
scared.
good. I enjoy their stuff. You know, I like proggy-ish stuff. They do go in for le concept. You know, the concepts and stuff, which is
I'm
fun.
totally down with concept records and shit like this, but like, there's no reason you have to explain.
Yeah, there's a lot of
this to your
reading
fans.
involved here. Like Operation Mindcrime, they told you the story as they went. That's kind of the way you should.
Yeah, man.
Well, I actually, there was actually a making of, and there's 3 parts to it, and we were watching when the making of the album, and it's really fucking cool. Yeah. Like, I thought it sounded like when you're like, when I first read it, I was the same way as you, and I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. I'm like, but when you actually listen to it and watch how it's recorded, you're like, these guys are like the fucking smartest guys I've ever met.
Well, see, but that's also one of those things where I feel like, let me make that decision. Don't tell me.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't write in a press release or like, tell me what I'm supposed to get at. It's like it's sort of like it's sort of like looking at a Picasso, like, or any great painting for that matter. It's like you get out of it what you get out of it. Like, I hate like art critics that say,
well, Dan Horn.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
No, but it's like when you look at a piece of art and like an art critic says, "This is what you're supposed to get out of it." Like, well, who the fuck are you? You know,
well, I don't think they're saying what you're supposed to get out of it. I think they're just...
Well, they're directing you.
They're telling the concept is basically that what's happening in the thing is as they go deeper in the ocean, the music gets heavier and heavier and darker and darker.
Well, let me discover that.
But how would you?
I understand,
but how would
what you're saying?
How would you know though?
Well, if they did a good job writing the music,
but how would you know what the? I mean, I know you'd know that you'd know by.
I mean,
maybe you don't need to know. Maybe you just get out. Maybe get out of it.
Well,
right.
What if they describe it?
Why is that any less valid?
Maybe if they're talking more about like a lyrical path that the band's taking, that you might have to have some sort of insight.
That's the part I'm talking about.
Yeah, but like they're also describing the music though.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I understand that part.
I kind of identify what they're saying because
I feel like you have to explain the concept though, because nobody's fucking understand what you're talking about.
Well, there's a difference between explaining the concept and giving you too much information.
Right.
There's like TMI in that press release, man.
Yeah. Fuck.
Dude, if there's like 1,000 words in a press release, guess what? That record.
There's like 890.
Well, okay, so they're 110 away from being overly excessive and douche, just overly douchey.
Yeah.
I get douche chills looking at that.
Yeah.
Seriously, come on, man.
Nice.
I feel like I would get douche chills because but I actually, the problem is I really liked it. Not a problem, I really
I liked the music I heard before.
It sounded really incredible. Yeah. And I liked the way, if you listen to their like guitar and the drums, they're
intertwined.
It's sort of like,
right? That's exactly what I wrote. No shit.
I'm reading your mind.
He actually
Did you look at my notes?
I did not. I swear to Christ.
No,
I feel like Vines wrapping.
I swear to Christ to you, Jewish person.
Yeah.
I did not.
Right? Isn't it like they really like?
They obviously made a conscientious decision to do that. But
yeah.
it's sort of like, I don't know. When I listen to like Tool and I'm sober, I can't really get into them. I don't like Tool at all when I'm sober. But when I'm really stoned and I listen to Tool,
We already got in trouble about Tool.
Well, I get but I get it then. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's like when that dude explains what he's doing. This is what I'm doing with this record. And I'm like, okay, I don't get this. But then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to explain it to me because guess what? I'm not going to figure it out unless I actually can do something to figure it out. Like, I'm going to have to sit down, and for that band, that's like one of those bands I have to listen to and I'm super stoned because I don't get it otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, it reminds me a little bit of, like, God, what the fuck's the name of the band now? I just draw a blank. Oh, Dead Brain Cells, DBC. You remember them?
I'm familiar with the band.
They did an album about the universe. It was the entire universe in a thrash metal record, and it was incredible. So these guys kind of remind me of this. They are about the ocean, and they're just as they explore the depths. I like the. I
like it in Mitch's way.
I like the concept of it.
He got it.
Yeah, I like the concept of how it goes. I liked it in general. I like the concept. I like the idea of how it gets darker and the music gets darker. I mean, maybe they shouldn't have explained it, but I do like that concept, and I think that. I don't, Matt knows I'm not a big prog fan.
No.
And these guys are very
the country
proggy.
or the music.
Right. These guys are very proggy, but they're very good. And it's like the heavy prog. I wish there was more proggy metal bands like this because I can't stand the proggy bands that are just like, they're not even rock. They're just like so pussyish. These guys like fucking deliver. And they have it was so interesting watching how they made it too.
Interesting. I'll have to look at this.
You have to watch it. The way they were making the drums and like the way they were.
Hit it like this.
They had the mic set up in all different locations to capture the thing. And they were.
I mean, it's sort of like.
I would like my butthole.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear that ain't shit. I mean, it's one of those. Seriously though, I mean, how many times? I mean, I've heard awesome drum tones on records. And you hear stories like Bonham recording in a staircase,
right.
this tall stair, in this giant mansion and the huge drum tones you get in that, and you hear of all these engineers doing cool shit like that. So what the fuck are these guys? I mean, are they reinventing the wheel with this? Oh, we did this.
No, I'm saying, but I was watching and the drum sounded really good. And the drummer.
I'm not saying. Yeah. But my point being is I've heard drums recorded.
It was better than that.
But I mean, I've heard drums recorded in a garage that sound like shit. But I've also heard drums recorded in a garage that sound awesome and like they would be in a room that's 10 times bigger than they are. So, what are these guys doing that's making me want to?
Are they playing the drums in the water? That would be hot.
What are these guys doing that are making?
That would be living up to their fucking name.
They were playing underwater.
Hydro.
In the depths.
That I would be impressed.
And there was actually a starfish playing the kazoo, which was really interesting. And I really liked that.
Where does the sound come out of you? In the middle somewhere?
It's actually sonar. They just send signals through the water. It's like that guy from X-Men. Fucking dogs with sonar. His secret weapon is sonar.
Or the guy from what is it? The Inhumans.
Alphas?
The Inhumans. Is that what it's called?
I know what you're talking about.
The Marvel group, the Inhumans.
Black Bolt, are you talking about?
Yeah. The guy's like, whoa, and he breaks everything.
Yes.
Right. So that's what we have on the ocean. Great song by Zeppelin, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
The ocean. Bye.